What's going on? Welcome back to the Achilles Project. Right now, I want to talk about the number one thing you can do to lose weight. So right now, I'm in the middle of a 5-mile ruck. I'm enjoying this nice sunset on my back. And I thought about what is the number one thing that you can do to lose weight. So first, let's start off by talking about what a lot of people tend to do and they don't end up getting real results or lasting results. So only temporary, right? So some of the most common things that I've seen, that I've even tried myself in the past, is just trying to like a crash diet is what it's called. And that's just drastically reducing your calories, which the only way to really lose fat, lose weight, or gain weight it always comes down to calories in versus calories out, right? So with a crash diet, you're drastically reducing your calories to a point where, you're going to start losing weight. But if you keep that up prolonged, your body's metabolism will start slowing down. And as a result, once you go back to eating somewhat normally or a regular amount of calories, your body will now hold on to everything because metabolism is slowed down so much. Another thing is just fad diets, right? I mean, we've all heard of it. Keto, intermittent fasting, and all these other crazy diets that promise weight loss. And I've done some intermittent fasting myself, and I've seen results. I've also done keto as well as a carnivore diet, and I've seen great results with that when it comes to weight loss, but it wasn't something that I could sustain or I wanted to sustain because it does kind of affect the lifestyle that I want to live. So it's not necessarily something that I would recommend doing either, but give it a shot if you really want to try it. But again, it's not the best thing you can do for weight loss. Something else I've seen people do is just suddenly start going crazy with their cardio, right? Just start running, biking, swimming, all this crazy stuff, even what I'm doing, rucking, right? Like you just go absolutely crazy with it. But if you do too much of only that and don't couple it with strength training and muscle building, your body will end up breaking down the muscle tissue, because if you keep doing a prolonged exercise regimen, like high cardio exercises, like running super long distance all the time, your body needs energy, right? And if you're not consuming energy while you run, your body's going to break down your muscle tissue, because it's easier to break down the to break down the muscle tissues than it is to break down fat tissues, right? So you will end up losing muscle and you won't really sustain a healthy weight loss in the long run. And another thing is just suddenly going super hard in the gym, right? Just working out way too much to the point that you're breaking down your body instead of building it up. And what you want to do is build your body up and make it stronger and enhance your metabolism, right? So you can proficiently lose the weight as well as look good and feel good in a healthy, functioning body. So let's talk about what I think is the number one thing that you can do to lose weight. And it is, in a sense, what I'm doing right now, right? Walking. I would invite you to just walk every single day. Set that tone. The number one thing you can do to lose weight is just walking. Walking every single day. Let's say, so on average in Western society, people sit between 6 to 8 hours a day. And if they have an office job, that number goes up to 10 hours a day on average. So if you want to challenge that for yourself, right, go ahead and get yourself a stopwatch, just something like that. You can just start and stop whenever you get the chance. Just every time, pick a day when you wake up in the morning. Every time you sit, hit start on that stopwatch and just let the timer go. And then when you stand up, pause it. Don't reset it back to zero. Just keep it where it's at. And then every time you sit back down, hit start again. Every time you get up, hit start, stop. So by the end of the day, when you go to bed, you can then see how much time you actually spent sitting down, right? So, I mean, between just commuting to and from work, sitting down to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack, when you sit on the toilet, you watching TV, or you work an office job, right? You don't have a stand-up desk, you're going to be sitting majority of your day. So a great thing that you can do is just to get up 10-15 minutes, just go on a walk. And with that, as I said earlier, I would invite you to walk every single day. In the morning, before you start heading out for the day, complete your morning routine, maybe get up 20 minutes earlier and just put on your shoes, go outside, go on a walk for 10-15 minutes, and then go about your day, right? Because walking has plethora of benefits that it actually offers us as humans, right? So walking actually increases your cardiovascular health because it gets your blood flowing. It elevates your heart rate, not much, but a little bit, which if you're living a sedentary lifestyle, it's going to be great for you, right? So it's going to get your cardiovascular system up. Your metabolism is going to start going because you're going to start breaking the sweat, meaning your body's actually working, trying to cool down, getting energy, getting blood flowing. It also helps with your brain activity. It can release endorphins to actually boost your mental health. It can help curb depression. Maybe not like if you're super depressed, it might not get rid of it completely, but it has been shown to actually help relieve some of the depression symptoms. And it can just help you clear your mind, right? You got something going on, just let it go, or really take some time, think about it, work through the problem. So I know when I'm out and about sometimes, answers just come to me to problems that I had no idea how I was supposed to solve them. And if you're out in nature, right, just out and about, taking the scenery, start connecting with nature, that can be incredibly helpful for your mental health. So there's plethora of things just walking can do for you to be better, right? And then the thing that I'm trying to get to is really setting that standard for yourself to walk every single day. And then slowly, gradually, maybe 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, from 10 to 15 minutes, try and steadily increase it until you're up at 30 minutes, right? And make sure it happens every single day, whether you feel like it or not, because through that, you're going to start to build discipline. And discipline is honestly bread and butter of anything you're trying to accomplish, right? Because motivation is a very fleeting feeling. It comes and it goes. I'm sure we've all been motivated before to do something great and grand. And then we get started. We feel super hyped for it. But then at some point, we hit a hurdle or a roadblock. And suddenly, motivation's gone. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is too hard. And that's where discipline comes into effect, right? Because whether you feel like it's too hard or not, or you just, today is not my day, do that shit anyways, right? Get up, go on a walk. Because with that, you're going to build the characteristics and the character of someone that gets shit done, whether you feel like it or not. And with that newfound discipline, you have now laid the foundation in how to build discipline, because you did something as simple as walking every day. So now you can use that to build discipline when it comes to healthy eating habits, keeping track of your calories. Instead of walking, you can start hitting the gym and actually exercise. And you can apply that concept of building discipline into every area of your life. And you will be so much better off for it, because now, unlike fad diets, right, that you can't maintain, you can now live a lifestyle that you can maintain, because you've built the character of someone that has discipline and just gets shit done. And that is something this world is lacking, because with this microwave generation of, hey, I want it now. Discipline is sorely needed in this world. So that's all I have for today. I hope it makes sense. If you're interested in possibly working with me one-on-one through coaching, go ahead and check the link out below, fill out a little survey, and jump on my calendar so we can have a kind of a coaching call just to see if we're compatible to work with each other. And if not, please follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.